Have you been looking for a game that makes you question your intelligence? Perhaps the everyday shooter or RPG just isn't tickling the big muscle in your head like it used to. Or maybe you consider yourself to be the world's most intellectual being. I have found the game for you. Satisfactory, the spiritual predecessor to Factorio, a factory building, resource managing electrician simulator where you build, from the ground up, the factory of your dreams.
Although it's very, very weird that you were dreaming of factories, please consult a mental health specialist.
Anyways, today we answer the question, is Satisfactory worth buying in 2022? The game can currently be purchased for a sale price of $20.99 on Steam, on sale from $30, which for a game currently in early access can be a massive red flag. Remember No Man's Sky? But being released in June of 2020, this game has maintained constant updates and currently holds an overwhelmingly positive review on its Steam page, and we always trust those. This game features a single player and an online co-op mode, both of which I have tried, and I have played this game since launch, so I can definitively tell you this game continuously improves with each update. The main premise of Satisfactory is actually pretty straightforward. You are going to set up a factory that mines resources out of the earth, refine those resources into things you can actually use, and then refine those resources into things you can actually use, and then refine those. You get the idea. This game is basically an endless loop of taking something you pull out of the ground, making it into something, and then making that into something else, and so on and so forth. You do this via a series of different upgrade challenges where you have to produce a specific amount of materials, hand those into your beautiful spaceship, blast it into the sky, and unlock a new tier of technology. Which is all fine and well until you reach the point of the game where you no longer understand this monstrosity you have built. This game becomes incredibly hard to follow at a certain point, at least for my small brain. Because when you have trucks bringing you resources and refining those resources into something, and then putting those resources into different machines, turning them into something else, it's very easy to lose track of the plot. I have so many different saves in this game where I went in with a well-intentioned idea and a plan of the factory I wanted to build and walked out just feeling absolutely empty inside because I no longer understood the purpose of life. And that is Satisfactory to a T. Being strategic in the placement of your factory and the setup of your machines is going to do wonders for you. This is absolutely a min-maxing game, so for all of you fanatics out there, yeah, this is right up your alley.
You sadists.
The point where this game really starts to shine is once you start adventuring into really advanced stages of production, and let me tell you, I have not even scratched the surface of what is possible in this game. Go back to different recommended YouTube videos and just watch some of the builds of people's factories, and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. It's mind-boggling the assembly processes some people manage to actually achieve in this game. The gigafactories and megafactories, or whatever you want to call it, that people have managed to achieve are mind-boggling to look at and just leave me in awe and visible confusion because I do not understand what's going on in my pathetic factory, and you're telling me that this guy has everything down to an exact numerical science in terms of maximizing and min-maxing production. And that's always super cool to see. Really, this game is just a giant playground for people who want to organize and play however they choose to play. There's definitely not a punishment for not playing this game the most efficient way possible, however you will be significantly rewarded if you choose to. For example, everything in this game has a numerical output. You mine ore out of the earth, it's going to give you a specific amount of those ores per minute. Then every machine that you use to refine those ores into different substances and materials will also have a numerical value attached to them. Meaning there is some math required if you do want to play this game efficiently. This would involve breaking your conveyor lines down into separate conveyor lines and feeding those into different machines, and then recombining them at a certain point and feeding those into different machines, and you get the idea. That's basically what this game is. Be prepared to build a lot of freaking platforms and a lot of machines. And at some point you are going to have to worry about electricity, which is honestly the thing in this game I don't understand the most. Specifically the water mechanic. At some point you are going to get access to hydropower, and with that will come along coal power as well, and the water mechanics in this game, I just haven't done enough research on it, but controlling the flow of water is incredibly hard for me to understand. Actually, in this clip right here, I'm just trying to figure out why I can't keep my power production online, and it was all tied down to the fact that I wasn't getting enough of a water supply. And that's super cool. You're gonna run into problems like this all the time in this game, and if you're a problem-solving kind of person and you want to figure out exactly exactly where the inefficiency lies in your production process, this is exactly what you are looking for. So as for the information you are actually here for, Satisfactory is an absolute buy. Honestly, I would give this game a 9 out of 10 just because of the creative control you have over everything that happens in the game. Everything is dictated entirely by you, and while there is like a linear progression that you can follow, you're going to spend many hours not even bothering completing your upgrades because there are inefficiencies to fix in your factory. Efficiency is key here, and you must submit at some point. If you have played this game, let me know down in the comments. I always love to hear from every single one of you. If you like this video, make sure you click that thumbs up down below. It helps me out a whole bunch. Up on screen here are some of the other videos and reviews I have done in the past. Feel free to check out those lovely productions, and I will see you all in the next one. Have a great 2022, everybody. Goodbye.